Alright, let's get into this thing. It is an hour after I woke up, and I am tired. So what better way to be tired than to open a package? Got this package in the mail, and a very suspicious name on it. It said it was from a dude named Matt. And I don't know any Matts around there, so this could be sketchy. So me and Matt have been talking about, like, I don't know. I guess he had a few things he wanted to send me, and I told him 3 times, like, no, don't send me anything. I don't want anything. And he's like, no, dude, I insist. And so he sent me this package, specifically requested that I open it on video, because I guess it's that special, which is very endearing to me. So we are gonna get it, and you know I'm professional because I'm gonna be doing this with a steak knife. Hope I don't cut myself. So without further ado, I guess we can get into it, because this is what I've been waiting for the longest time. Matt, you put so much tape on this. What the hell? Got through the sides. You gotta get it. There you go. All right. I got the package open. That's step 1. Actually, I didn't get it all the way open. There's still some tape on the sides, because Matt really didn't want the stuff coming out. Now we got the box open. I'm gonna put that aside, and hopefully I don't, stab myself in the process. So, truck's outside. We have this big box of things. Got some bag wrap. Oh my god. I just removed one of the bags, and it's like we're immediately jumping right into this. Oh my god. So the first things I can see is a Sayori Plushie, which I think is phenomenal. Oh my god, that's awesome. Funny too, because back during the DDLC community times, like I was trying to get my hands on one of these for the longest time, but at the time I wasn't working, and number two, they're just so darn expensive. Like no joke. Like I wanted one of these so bad, and I just never was able to buy one because I never had the money for one. And then once I got a job, it was around that point in time that I didn't like. I kind of distanced myself from Reddit, and just anything like DDLC like game related. But I love this. This is wonderful. I do really appreciate this, Matt. So that's one, and there's more in here. I swear to God, Matt. He went all out on this one. So let's see here. We got a little Luigi doll. It's so adorable. Oh my god, you know damn well I'm putting this on my keychain. I just got a new key ring from my father. He got it over at Walmart, and this is definitely going on. I just got my my vehicle out of the shop, so now I have kind of like my own set of keys, and this will definitely be going right on top of there. I do appreciate that. That's awesome. And that reminds me too, I really got to get back onto doing like the Mario Galaxy 2 streams. I missed those. I did one of those streams and I just stopped playing. Oh my, but then we got Mario as well. That's awesome. Oh my god, I love it too. I love the details on it. I love like just how in depth they went with the yarn. Like they even had like the outline of the overalls. Like you don't see that on most tiny dolls. That's awesome. If at the very least, I'll probably end up putting Luigi on there. Mario will probably go on like on my desk somewhere. To be honest, but I think Luigi is gonna come around with me all the time, because I think out of the two of them, I think Luigi's definitely my favorite. But that's awesome. I love that. Thank you so much, man. And on to another bag number 2. I might even keep those bags for shopping, not gonna lie. And then we got a Goomba. Oh, I love that. It's very big. It's bigger compared to Mario. Imagine having Mario be the size of this Goomba, like, and having that be every single level ever in Mario. That'd be very hard. Like, the Goombas would now become the boss, wouldn't they? That's awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And then we got, oh geez, we got another bag in a box. Okay, hold on. I don't know what he wants me to do first, so I'll get to the rest of this in just a moment here. But there's this very, very packed bag, and it feels like there's something important on the inside. So I'm gonna make sure not to, destroy this in the process. All right, let's pull this out. There's nothing else in there, so I can pretty much. There's a YouTube. It's a YouTube bag. I can see that much. It's got bubble wrap. I'm gonna pop this at the end of the video. I don't know what it is about that, but I do love popping bubble wrap so much. But yeah, there's a YouTube logo on this, which is awesome. So yes. Oh, I love this so much. Presented to That Child Gamer. Congrats on passing 100 subs. Oh, that's so awesome. I love that. That's so adorable. I love it. It's like a little golden play button for my channel. It's awesome. I love that. Thank you so much. That is actually phenomenal. I love that. It's got a stand. It's got a stand in the back where I can like hang it on like a desk. And honestly, like I've got a bed frame, and I understand why Matt asked me this now, because he actually ended up he asked me, like, do you have somewhere, like, do you have like a shelf or like a bed frame somewhere where you can put something on top of it? I'm like, yeah, I got my like the little top shelf on my bed frame. And he's like, cool, that's all I needed to know. And I'm like, okay. And I guess this must have been what it was for, because now I can put this on now I can put this on the on my bed frame, and it'll be awesome. It can go right next to my light, and it's like I just bought a light for it too, so now I can go right next to my light. I love that so much. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate that. Do tell me how you got this, though. I'm very curious how you actually managed to get your hands on this. This is phenomenal. I'm gonna put this on the bed because I don't want to accidentally drop that. And then we got the last thing in here, I'm assuming, because after that, then it just becomes a bag again, the third and final bag. All right, here we go. Here we go. And I might even put the letter on this. I might even put the letter on the screen. If I don't, then whatever. I got lazy. But if I do, then I do. But the letter states, "Dear Devin, That Child Gamer. First off, I had this planned many months back, but seeing as you've already made it past a few milestones since then, I figured now was a good time as ever. Better late than never, am I right? And while you're nearing 300 subscribers as the writing of this letter, I thought this would be an exciting way to showcase your growth as a content creator. You're a hard-working individual, and I wanted to show that someone out there is rooting for you. While growth may seem difficult and very hard to maintain, it's the hard work that you put into the channel that makes you an inspiring creator. Despite the channel's size, you've remained humble and continue to show that through your videos and streams. So please accept this custom-made YouTube plaque as a way to show my appreciation. Keep up the great work, and more success will come your way both on and off the platform. We're all rooting for you. Lastly, thank you for making the last few years some of the best for me personally. I've had a lot of fun collabing with you, and I can't wait to do it more in the future. Congratulations. Sincerely yours, That Guy Matt." Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate that, man. You're making me all cuddly inside. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, when I first started like playing Doki Doki Literature Club on the channel, I had absolutely zero clue that I was gonna make like one of my bestest friends out of it. Like being on the real side for a moment, Matt has literally like been the most like helpful person on the planet for me the past few years. Because every single time I've had to rant about something, whether it be like work or even just like, just me having personal issues, and not being able to deal with them, I've seriously had a decent friend there, to be able to actually at least like listen to me and like try to help me along the way, you know what I mean? And he was definitely something that I never, he was someone that I definitely never expected I would meet. When I first played his mod, Doki Doki Outcast, I didn't even, I never expected a YouTube, I never expected him to comment on the videos. I never expected him to like actually, stick around on the channel. And more importantly, I never expected him to like become like my bestest friend. So it really plays off, and I always tell Matt about this too. I'm like, if I had never played Doki Doki Literature Club, if Joseph hadn't, like, you know, came up to me one day and be like, Devin, there's this game you need to play. It's called Doki Doki Literature Club. Have fun. And I didn't play that game. There was no chance that I would have ever met. I would have never met him. And it's crazy to think about, because like I always kind of picture, you know, what life would be like had I not, you know, had somebody to kind of vent to, or to like talk about, or even like if I'm not even venting, just, you know, playing games and having fun. Like I really, like, half of my battle is, you know, like been trying to just deal with, you know, emotions and stuff lately. Like, you know, how like work is, like, at the moment going really downhill. We're losing a lot of people and stuff because, you know, we're in a really, you know, crappy era of time at the moment. And we've lost a lot of people, and I've been having to, like, work practically double shifts and double my time that I normally work in. It's just been so stressful. But if it wasn't for Matt being there to actually, like, push me through it, I just no way I'd be able to do it. I would have been out of that place and jobless again, like, way long ago. So I do really appreciate it, Matt, and I really do thank you so much humbly, both for the gift and just being there as a friend. I do really appreciate that, and I'm amazed you've even stuck around for as long as you have, because I was like, every day I wake up, and there's always that fear that I'm gonna mess up somehow, if that makes sense. And I pray that day never happen, because I've had some of the best, like, few years with you that I've ever had, even in my childhood. And once again, I thank you for the gift. I thank you for the dolls. The Sayori one is definitely going right on my computer desk, and like I said, Luigi's going on my keys. Mario will be up here somewhere. I'll find room for him, and the Goomba as well. I'll sit him next to Mario, or I might even have one on each side. But I do really appreciate those. Again, he requested that I do this on video so that I guess he can see my reaction. And he's not, and I mean, he didn't disappoint. I lied. There's 2 more bags in there, so now I've got 4 shopping bags. Anyway, guys, I am gonna leave the video here. It was just a little bit of a quick video that Matt wanted me to record. And on top of that, I think it's also a good idea to, you know, record it and put it on the channel anyway, because realistically, if it wasn't for you all as well, realistically the channel would have never, you know, grown to as much as it has. Like, when I left YouTube plenty of times in the past, because I was being very dismotivated from with what I was producing. It was at the point in time. I left YouTube when my father's computer just kind of crapped the bed, and when that happened, I just didn't have anything to record on, and so I'd do the occasional put the camera on a stack of books and point it at my TV, and I'd do a video like that, and I did that like once every, like, so and so amount of months, and I'm like, I'm just not producing enough content for this to stay up, and I decided, just, you know, without even announcing it, I just left the platform. I'd still watch content, but I wouldn't post any of my own. And it wasn't until, like, it really honestly wasn't until me and my now ex-girlfriend got together and decided, hey, let's do YouTube together. And so I came back, because at the time my friend Tom, who used to be a part of the Cave Crawlers, when that was still a thing, he gave me an office PC, and that me and my now ex-girlfriend played Minecraft on, and we recorded videos. And those were the days of Fraps too. I used Fraps back then. Who does that now? And eventually, even after she left and she was out of the picture, I still continued. I still kind of ventured forth and produced more content. At this time, it was around like 50 subscribers. And when I remember hitting my first 100, and I'm like, yes, the 3 digits! And it was only a number that I could dream about. And it wouldn't have happened without you guys. And, you know, now moving on, you know, we're more than halfway to 300 now. And that's ridiculous to me, because when I first, you know, when I came back and, like, you know, beginning of, you know, 2017, it was we'll just do this for fun. You know, it's like, you know, nobody watches this crap, but we'll do it because we enjoy it. Now a lot of you guys are actually watching this, and give or take, I'm still a small channel. Don't get me wrong, but the actual, like, idea of having actual, an audience, even just an audience, you know, of 10, 20, or 30 behind that video watching it, that's just crazy to me, because that means that people are sticking around to see my content. And that to me just blows my mind, because I never thought that I was going to ever get even one person to stay on the channel. So I do really appreciate you guys for all that as well. I've rambled on enough. I don't want to make this a 90-minute video. But I do appreciate the gifts from Matt, and I do appreciate you all for sticking around for as long as you have. And without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'd love it if this channel. Guys, I got a Discord. Come check me outside of YouTube. It's gonna be a fun time for all. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making those guys in my next one. Goodbye. I forgot to pop the bag. I pop. Oh, that was loud. Oh.